Hi friends, welcome back with me with Miss Elfie in Tiang Darling YouTube channel. For today's chapter, I forgot to tell you, we have Christmas tree. So do you like it? This is about holiday, and that's why because this is around December, so I have my Christmas tree in here. So I hope you guys also have your Christmas tree, and if you don't have it at home, so it's okay. Maybe you can see on TV or in the shopping mall if you are allowed to go there. Okay. Now for today's chapter, I will read. Oh, by the way, because I'm still reading the Osborne Illustrated Story for Holidays, so the theme is not about the Christmas, but it's more about the holiday. Okay. The title is The Dancing Mermaid. Okay. By Russell Punter, illustrated by Desideria Guicciardini. I hope that I spell it correctly. So let's start read together. I hope you enjoy it, and let's start to read together. The Dancing Mermaid by Russell Punter, illustrated by Desideria Guicciardini. This one, she's a beautiful mermaid. Coral the mermaid loved living under the sea. She loved having races with dolphins and sea lions, swimming with schools of shimmering sardines, teasing sharks, and spending all summer splashing in the surf. There was just one problem. Coral had a secret wish. She wanted to dance. Every evening, she watched humans reeling and spinning at the dance hall on the beach. She longed to join in. Coral looked down sadly at her tail. "How can I dance without legs?" she sighed. "I'd give anything to change my tail for feet." As she swam past Neptune's palace, Coral had an idea. "Perhaps the king can help me," she darted inside. Coral entered the throne room nervously. Her tummy felt as if it was full of butterfly fish. "And what can I do for you, young lady?" boomed the king. Well, your majesty," Coral began. "I'd like some legs, please." "Legs?" repeated the puzzled king. "Mermaids don't need legs." Coral told Neptune about her secret wish. At first, he looked doubtful, but Coral begged and begged. "Please." Let me see. You seem very determined about this," he said at last. "So, I will grant your wish for 1 week. But then you must decide, will you keep your legs or your tail?" Coral wanted to dance more than anything, so she agreed. Neptune pointed his magical trident at Coral's tail. A sparkling swirl shot out. Swoosh! Her tail disappeared behind a cloud of stars. And the next thing she knew, Coral was standing on the beach. She tried to run to the dance hall, but her new leg took some getting used to. See, you can see it goes. Some gesture to a little bit get used to with the new legs. After a lot of practice, Coral walked in. The crowd began to whisper, Who was the beautiful stranger with golden hair? Soon she was swept off her new feet by a handsome young fisherman named Dan. They spent all night gliding and reeling around the floor. As Coral did the sailor hop, she laughed with joy. She had never been so happy. But she soon found that life on land wasn't all fun. Walking was more tiring than swimming, and all the fish were stuck in bowls. And Coral's tail had never felt as sore as her feet. Dancing with Dan was the only thing that made it worthwhile. At the end of the week, Coral told Dan her secret. Then they went to the rocks to meet the king. Neptune rose from the waves. "So, what is your decision?" he asked. "Legs or tail?" Coral had missed her ocean home. She missed racing with dolphins and swimming with sharks. But she had also fallen in love with Dan. "Legs," she murmured faintly. The king looked at Dan. "Which do you think she should choose?" he asked. Dan was in love with Coral, but he knew how sad she was on land. "Tail," he said. Coral was heartbroken, but the king smiled wisely. He beckoned Dan closer and whispered another question in his ear. Dan grinned and nodded. "I think I have the solution," said the king. And he lifted his trident. A magical cloud streamed around the pair. The next moment, Coral was back in the sea. She had a tail instead of legs, and so did Dan. "Let's try underwater dancing," said Coral. And then they swam off hand in hand. Now that Dan could live in the sea with her, Coral never wanted to go on land again, and all her friends were delighted to have her back. The end. I hope you guys enjoy this book as much as I do. Bye. I'll see you in the next video. The end. So this is the story about the dancing mermaid that her wish that he can keep her tail and keep for the loved one that she really loves to go down the sea with her. And sometimes even if we have a wish, sometimes we can have our wish or sometimes we cannot have, or God will give us the better option. So don't forget to pray, and whatever the result, have faith that that is the best one for you, and God will continue to take care of you. So I hope I can see you in the next video, and click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification, and so every time I put on the video on, you can directly go get the notification from me. Okay?